What's going on? It's Chris and Emily from LifterLMS, and you know what day it is? It's Feature Friday, now on Tuesdays. And today we're going to be diving in to PDF generation for your LMS site, particularly around student notes. So what we're talking about today, you're going to need to have two LifterLMS add-ons. There is the LifterLMS Notes, which creates essentially a student notebook that your student has virtually on your site. And then we're going to be talking about LifterLMS PDFs, which adds PDF generation technology to your site to do all kinds of PDF downloads, from reporting to certificates and more. But today we're going to be focused on how students can generate their notes as a download. I've got a fun curveball for Emily at the end, but take us to school. Emily, show us LifterLMS student notes PDF generation.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. So if I pull up my screen here, we can see LifterLMS Notes. If you're not familiar, it appears on the course pages, and each course in LifterLMS has a little notebook where students can track their key takeaways. They can write anything they want within these notes. It also appears on the lesson pages, but each course basically has its own notebook. Those notebooks display on the LifterLMS student dashboard under My Notes. We can see a list of all of the courses that we've been taking notes on. And this is a site-wide setting, so if you turn on LifterLMS Notes, all your courses will have this notebook capability. And we can also edit the notes right here from our dashboard. But the cool thing is that when you're using LifterLMS Notes alongside LifterLMS PDFs, you have the option to download those notes for students to save to their own computers. If we jump to the back end of WordPress, I can show you exactly how to do this. And again, you do need LifterLMS PDFs and you need LifterLMS Notes. So if both of those add-ons are installed, we can go to LifterLMS Settings, Integrations, and then we're looking for PDFs. And so within our PDF settings, we can see Notes is one of our options to allow students to download their notes. This box is checked by default, but you could uncheck it if you want to disable that ability for some reason. But by default, it's going to be turned on. Students will see this option to download their notes. They'll click that download button. It'll save to their computer. And then if I can open it in Finder, I can show you what I've downloaded. Downloads. Let's see. And then we'll open this with Google Chrome. And so this just saved to my computer, and this is a copy of my notes. And so it's really cool that with LifterLMS Notes alongside LifterLMS PDFs, you have this capability of creating the option for users to take notes throughout your courses, download those notes, and then they could review them offline. But I'll pass it back to you, Chris. What's your curveball for today, or do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I do have a curveball, and one of the things we get questions from people about notes around what if a site owner wants to see somebody's notes. There's of course a workaround using the user switching plugin where you can experience your site as the user, but the way LifterLMS Notes is designed is really for a student to have their own kind of private notebook. But if you wanted to make let's say have an assignment in a course where you ask your students as homework to upload their notes from a course, let's say at the end, maybe it's for a certification and you're wanting to check to make sure they captured notes on things you wanted them to capture notes on. I was hoping you could take us on a tour on how to create an assignment where you ask students to upload their notes for a course as a PDF.
Yeah, definitely. So if we jump back into my site, we've already talked about how you can download the notes to your computer as a student, but the assignments option in LifterLMS adds that ability to upload. So if we imagine maybe at the end of our LifterLMS Quick Start course, all the way at the bottom, we could say where to go from here. Let's add an assignment to this lesson, create a new assignment. We're going to do the upload assignment type. I can restrict the file types to PDF. Right there, because that'll download as a PDF. The assignment weight here could be 10 points, and then passing percentage is 100%. And so what we can do, we probably want to add a description. Upload your notes. You can download those from your account. And then we would say dashboard, and then my notes. Click the, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Click the download button. And then we can link students directly to their dashboard right here. So if I Command C and then paste that here. And so then we can tell students to navigate through their account, and we probably could open this in a new window too. So if we do open link in new tab, update that. So they'll download their notes, they'll come back here, they'll upload that file. And so we could say, give us a copy of your notes to please. We want to see what you learned. Okay. We want to see, we could just say your thoughts. What your thoughts? And then that's published. We'll give it a second to save in the LifterLMS database. There it goes. And then view the lesson. Where to go from here, start the assignment, and then give us a copy of your notes. We want to see what your thoughts are. They can click here to come download their notes and then come back over and drag and drop their PDF to upload that. And then you as an instructor will be able to see the student notes on the back end of the website that the students had submitted to you. Does that answer that one?
Perfectly. Knocked it out of the park. So that was a cool example using LifterLMS assignments, LifterLMS PDFs, and LifterLMS notes. All of those add-ons are included in the Infinity Bundle. So check that out. If you have the Infinity Bundle, you have access to all this stuff and can put it together. I highly encourage you to activate the LifterLMS PDFs add-on. It adds a lot of cool PDF generation to your site in addition to notes. Thank you, Emily, for the great demo. Really appreciate it. And for you out there watching and listening, smash the like button, tell your friends, drop a comment down below, and let us know what video you'd like for us to make for you next. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Take care.